everybody, it's me, Shoryo, and welcome back to another episode of The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. We are back exactly where we left off, ready to interrogate Vector and SBO on what they were doing when the murder of Sonic occurred. So, let's just go ahead and get started on interrogating our fellow companions. Fancy a poem? No, we need to start the interrogation. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Barry and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SBO really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Where did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. That's easy, I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, SBO. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Huh? Once SBO starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? SBO doesn't know you're that detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? Fanfiction. If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Barry, could you help me out? Alright, Barry. What book do we think SBO may have been reading? Maybe this one? A manual? You think SBO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Well, now we need to think and collect rings while we're at it. 40 rings? Oh my gosh. Pardon my voice, you guys. I'm a little sick. Oh. Huh. What is that? Yo, chill. Chill. Whee! Not on my watch. Oh, look at that. 59 out of 40 rings. We're locked in. Alright, we're preparing. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order, all except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in their incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SBO. Yeah, calm down, Vector. Doing a little too much. A butcher and a poet. Friendship could form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Barry, if you don't mind. Huh? Could you ask SBO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz SBO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page shall I quiz him on? Page 362. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks, and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosive being brought into the train, ensuring passengers' safety. Seems like SBO asked that question. Barry, hit him with another one. Oh, okay, which page do I choose? This is the test. You're taking the AP test. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Yeah, the conductor. Last one, Barry. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? Page 16. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Sure. Totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. Poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. Yeah, especially after those poems you were writing, SBO. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. but he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. Isn't he like well, he's a ninja, so he kind of has to, like, have a good poker face. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading, after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can...
Spio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading?
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Barry?
He always puts me on the spot. Oh, are we talking about when Rouge, like, came into the library car? Okay, Barry, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading, but what? Oh, yes, this Shadow's lock. Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell, what this has to do with anything.
We're at Barry, let's get our argument together.
Okay, I'm gonna have to collect 45 rings this time, aren't I? 50? Okay. Alright, let me try my best. I did pretty good the last time, so I'm confident that I'll be able to be okay. Alright, I'm okay, It's okay, it's okay. Whoa, oh no! Okay, alright. You know what? It's fine. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. It's cool. Alright, let's do this thing.
Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score alone. Clocks are natural gamers.
Okay.
Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came... When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point.
Huh?
We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip.
I mean, it was a simple slip-up. Are we sure? I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Well, you see, Spio's getting suspicious by the second here. He's definitely number one, slowly climbing up to be number one on the suspect list. I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy.
So, if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all?
But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Barry, one that I would love for Espio to solve.
You gotta believe me. The cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention.
Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car?
I wasn't. I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What did I do? See, I don't know. Like, should I defend Espio? Or should I... I don't know, because Espio seems a little bit suspicious, but maybe he was reading the whole time, and I don't know if I have any evidence to prove that he wasn't, so I think maybe we're gonna go and defend Espio. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails!
What?
We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems.
All right, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another?
Probably this one. All right, now let's get my thoughts in order. Ugh, we have to think some more.
55 rings? Oh my gosh.
I gotta stay locked in this time. No more games. Holy banolis. Holy frijoles. Boom. Oh, you can't touch me. I'm too clean. Oh.
What?
Okay. No, it felt so close. I was so close. I was talking. I got too cocky. All right, hang on. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, no, I have to sneeze. Hold it back. Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right. Boom. Oh. What are you saying? I'm too clean. I'm too clean. I'm like that. 20 coins ahead of what I needed. Let's go, bro. All right, we're cracking this case. Let's go.
The library map? Oh, I see.
See the exits? They're right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another.
Looks like you have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him?
What is this? Are these bookcases? Because I feel like this is like a little... They definitely would have seen each other if it was here, here, there, or there. So I feel like this is like the only spot. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book.
I could suck at this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot because the bookcase is in the way.
There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa.
It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him.
I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now.
Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points.
I feel like we're gonna come back to this.
Thank you both for answering all our questions.
We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. We did it. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy.
Likewise, I could use a breather.
Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow.
Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier.
Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give 'em heck, and if you need any meat chopped up, say the word.
I think we'll be fine, thanks. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. Yeah, you keep working on that. The murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. What? At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. Why do I sound so slow reading all of this? We're really doing this.
Come on, Barry, let's see what's next.
Coming. All right, let's head out. We gotta go next.
You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer?
What's the mystery calls?
Okay, the investigation continues.
All right, where are we going next? Let's see. Oh, my goodness. We're in the casino car? Yes, we are indeed. Hey. Do you hear this music? I'm just on the vibe. Hey. Okay. All right. Let's stay locked in. I couldn't even see what's going on.
Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why.
Oh, hang on, wait a moment. If I'm going to be hanging out with these ladies, I'm going to need to do a little costume change of my own. Voila. I think it's time to rock and roll. Don't you? All right, let's do this. My, I didn't even get to see what Rouge said. And I see you've brought the Microwave Master with you. Ah, please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right, folks. I've brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell them, Rouge. We're gonna need the help.
Blaze?
All right. I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell them what it is, Rouge. All right. Well, it's a Ferberge shell egg.
Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg.
A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She wrote me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the Ferberge chow egg is here, in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? I'm loving this fan right now. I feel so fancy. Okay, we're getting off track. All right.
And what did you manage to find, Rouge?
Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? What's this? 2304001, what's that? I found the train's blueprints in the library car with a safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime.
The train's blueprints? Please, Rouge, let us see that.
Finders keepers, sweetheart. I love this. There's a problem. We need your assistance.
What kind of problem?
The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Ferberge chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So you want us to help you steal the Furbear's chow egg? Chow egg, I mean?
Blaze, you don't have a problem with this?
I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Ah, her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Might be.
Barry, do you have an opinion on this?
It's time for a 5-finger discount.
Well, if I suppose if both Blaze and Barry are in. Okay, let's get that for Bear's Chow Egg.
I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm just gonna make it up. It sounds fancy. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now, we must plan. Oh, alright, we're getting to it. Let's do it to it. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Furbear's Chow Egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we attack the guard, bribe the guard, distract the guard? Maybe don't attack the guard. I'm not sure what we have that we could bribe the guard with, unless Blaze has a whole bunch of gold bars in her jacket somewhere. We could probably distract the guard. That might be the best. Distract them. Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. I don't know about that one. That was actually a really nice thing to say.
Barry, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that.
Seems they don't know how to take a compliment. Okay, thanks for the shade. Even if I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs work. Oh, if I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Maybe you, Rouge. Of course. I'll distract them. Who could resist my feminine charms?
I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a chow.
Oh, you're right. Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being the distraction makes any sense. Oh, well, fair enough. Let's think it over again. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Blaze, maybe? Think you could distract the guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Her voice was so stoic, I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Pretend the claw machine is stuck. Push a bunch of poker chips to the floor. Ask the chow about their partner and kids. I don't know if the chow has any partner and kids, so let's just pretend the claw machine is stuck. Who puts a claw machine in a casino?
This'll work great as a distraction. Let's continue the plan.
With the guard distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? Grab them and fly up to the rafters. Ask for the card. Pick their pocket. Pick their pocket, probably. Since she likes to steal, klepto. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That chow in uniform won't notice a thing.
Excellent. We can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it.
No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Barry, what's your plan? Say there's a drink without a coaster, push the security guard over, pretend you're Blaze's spouse. Let's just say there's a drink without a coaster. That's absolutely criminal. That chow will go rushing to fix that.
Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse.
There you go. Exactly, Tails. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great. And with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. And just like that, we all make it in the elevator. Inside, we celebratory dance, pop some apple cider, sing victory a cappella. Well, I'm not going to do that because I can't exactly sing right now. So maybe we should just do a little celebratory dance.
Now that's a proper victory.
Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking us from the ceiling? A high five each of them, have Tails probably have to Tails disable them. I mean, he's the tech guru, so that might be better than getting ourselves into bigger trouble with any of these other options.
I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time.
Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Cry and hope to sympathize, imagine you're not in pain, pretend there's nothing wrong. Probably pretend there's nothing wrong, because if you think about it this way, those arms, the robotic arms, are supposed to be helping fix, like, they help. They're the assistants. So if we pretend that there's nothing wrong, maybe they'll go away. I don't know, but let's see how that works. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. See, I told you. I'm smart. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready. Let's begin.
All right, let's see what's up that elevator.
All right, let's do this. It's time! Okay.
Boy, if you don't get...
This is the perfect music. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. Oh, we don't get to see it? I think that would be really funny if there was like a little animation montage of us executing the plan. That would be funny. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude.
Planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection.
Enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our fair bear's chow egg. Oh, how lovely. All right, so do we open this one or this one? Probably this one. No question, this has got to be the safe with our treasure. Enter in the code on the blueprints and find out, Rouge. On it, sweetheart. Let's see. 230401. Oh, wow. It's here. I have it. My goodness, wow, that actually looks really expensive and lovely. Like, I'm looking like her right now.
All right, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here.
Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rouge, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale.
You can open the egg?
You sure can, and all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it.
Stupid.
So, look what you just did. That sounds like it's a bomb to me. Uh-oh.
Rouge, has no one lived to tell the egg's secret because each egg is a bomb?
Maybe. I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it after all of our hard work? Rouge. Fine, fine. But what do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? I don't know. There's so many options. Oh my goodness. I'm scared. Okay, let Tails cool it down with his tails. Let Rouge kiss the egg, tell the egg to stop. Chaos control the egg away, so we're not shadows, so we can't chaos control anything. Throw and lock it in the safe. Toss the egg in the elevator. Open it up to see if there's wires to cut. Have Blaze set the egg on fire. I think that's only gonna make it worse. There's so many things that we can do. Let's twist the egg again and see what happens. Great idea. Stop. That's clearly not working. Let's think of something else. Okay, I thought I was gonna do something. All right. Eat the egg. I don't think either of our mouths are big enough to eat that. Stomp on the egg. We don't want to break it. Okay, yeah. So no, we're not gonna do that. Chaos. I'm gonna pick the chaos control the egg away just to see.
Where did you hear about chaos control?
Doesn't matter. We need a chaos emerald to be able to do that. Well, dang it. Okay. Yeah, yeah. That's probably not gonna work. All of these seem absolutely ridiculous. Take one for the team. Here, give it to me.
Huh?
Get as far away from me as possible. Just remember me as I am, a hero.
No, Barry, we won't let you do that.
I mean, if that's what they want, who are we to stop? The microwave kid's obviously not going to sacrifice himself. Their body's far too scrawny to contain any sort of blast. I'm offended. But true. Okay? But you didn't need to clock me like that, Blaze, okay? Let's think of something else quickly. You know what? I don't think any of these other ones are gonna work, so let's just let them finish ticking and see what happens. If we all blow up, we blow up. Oh well, we never figure out what happened to Sonic. It is what it is. Let's just find out. Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb, Barry. That is our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb?
Wait, that's right. Barry, I think you're on to something.
Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time.
Sorry, it's just SBO did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual.
What? Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping this train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Oh, so no bomb could get on the train whatsoever because those robotic arms would make sure that never happened. Okay, SBO, I see you thinking, making moves, and Tails remembering things, because I certainly would not have brought that up, probably.
Those robot arms that detect us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as this for Bear's chow egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on.
The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Agreed. Okay, we wait. Okay. Well, is that it? I think so. Well, let's see. The egg, it's opened. It's hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something.
Phew.
My. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved.
My hunch was right, thankfully.
Eee, and look what's inside. Ooh, okay, look. Gold diamond chain.
Wow, look at that sparkle, and it's so heavy, too.
The final secret to the Farbear's Chow egg is a chow covered in gems. It's perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? That thing looks expensive. I would wear that religiously. Though I must admit, it is stunning. Precisely. You said no one lived to tell the Fairbear's Chow egg secret. I wonder why, if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure. A beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them.
As much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted.
Good call. Let's go.
Yeah, because we don't want to be caught breaking and entering into anything, okay? That's enough trouble as it is, thank you.
No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back on their post. Look at it and post it up. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking.
Stealing was strangely fun.
You never know, you can get a kick out of it.
But I prefer to never do it again. Okay, that sounds about right. Now, Rouge.
Rouge? She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow. What is it, darling?
About those blueprints, now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look?
While I appreciate your assistance, it's as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I miss any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me, for sure. Well, we'll get out of your way for now then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed through earlier. Oh, he gave one of the keys. Why is Shadow locking doors? I need to understand. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward.
You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge, but we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow.
He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again.
Will do. Come on, Barry, let's head out.
Gotcha. The mystery continues.
Alright, ready to get going?
Let's find Shadow.
Let's do it.
Alright, back into detective mode. Let's do this thing! Now is as good a time as any to clean out my pockets.
I know you won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking all these doors.
It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons.
No reason is convincing enough. Unbelievable what you did. Hey, what's going on? I see you made it here, Tails, but I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well.
We'll see what you say when your microwave chili dogs are delicious.
I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow.
Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet with him?
Well, Barry, it seems like Shadow isn't going to talk. Let's do some investigating.
Alright, ready to find some answers, Tails?
Indubitably, my dear Barry.
Right now? Okay, so we got Shadow standing there giving us the side eye, Amy standing there looking gorgeous as usual. We got quite a few things that we can check out here. So let's start with this little what do you call a cork board? Let's go with that. There's keys on it. There we go.
A key ring must be Shadow's, the locksmith.
Interesting. There's only 2 keys. I figured a locksmith would have a bunch. Well, he has been giving them out all day, so want to take it?
Yeah, let's take it.
We're just gonna rob Shadow. Keyring is added to your inventory. Let's go with this. They told us about this in my interview. The lounge has a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing.
How lovely. Seems convenient.
It is. A shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views, though.
I feel like if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it.
Well, yeah.
Seems the printer is hooked up to the computer.
Can we print something? Sonic singing a song, Sonic rowing a boat. Sonic probably would never be caught dead in a boat because he hates water, so let's go with Sonic singing a song.
Oh, this printer's surprisingly tricky to use.
Tricky?
Yeah, the user interface isn't very clear, but I won't let it stop me.
Oh yeah, he ate that up. Look at that.
And here you go.
Yep, this is exactly what I asked for. I'll, quietly set this back on the printer. Why? You should keep that. That's a keepsake. Look at the Chow playing those things. That bass might be a little bit too big for you, Chow, but look at them go.
Hey, it's the Big Chow Band.
Play us a ditty.
Hey, they don't miss.
Alright now, Chow. These Chow understand music. Alright, the arms. There's another robot arm just doing its thing.
As an employee, do you have any power over these arms? Can you tell it to do something?
Oh, no, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, robotic arm, can you, give me a high five?
It doesn't seem to be listening to you, but I can give you a high five.
Oh, sweet. Yay! We're bonding. Let's talk to Amy.
Glad you two finally caught up. I'm surprised it took you so long to get here. I thought you wanted to save Sonic. We've been thorough. Do you have any clues for us?
I can hardly do Amy's voice today.
Just a hot tip, but all will be revealed in due time. I think I'll be shedding a big light on this whole case.
Would you please tell us? I hear sharing is caring.
No way. Journalist reporter Amy Rose is always first to reveal a scoop. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him, then I'll be ready.
I'm so curious what it is. She seems confident.
We'll hold you to it.
No, we don't need to interrogate Amy over everything.
I'm so close to getting the scoop of the century, I can feel it.
Okay, let's do a little bit more investigating. Let's talk to Shadow, actually. Why did you come over here? There's nothing I can help either of you with. I ask that you leave me be. That stare is so cold. You know, maybe we will get out of here, actually.
Barry, we certainly will not.
Okay. He's so sassy. Okay, tone it down, Ultimate Lifeform. Tails. No. Tails, I think we should check the trash bin.
Every trash bin has been empty, Barry, and you've been disappointed every time. Are you going to get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin, Barry?
I'm pathetic. I really am. There's always something in the trash bin. You never know.
All right, let's check the trash bin. What's this?
Ah, I was right. I told you I would be laughing if my voice wasn't trash. Look at that. It's something rolled up. Or balled up, I mean.
Someone printed out the front page of a ticket website. It's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favorite bands.
Who cares what it is? Let's add it to our inventory.
Are we sure this isn't just trash? I'll let you have this.
There's always success if you check the trash bin. Everything is evidence, Tails. A good detective knows that. Alright, so let's check. I think the last thing we can click on is this closet here. So let's check what's in here.
Hey, could you open the wardrobe, please?
Sure. Wait, is there a reason you want me to do it?
What if something falls out? Or worse, someone leaps out?
So I have to be the scapegoat if something comes out of the closet? Nice going, Tails. I guess that is what you have to do as a sidekick.
I just think you should do it.
Alright, I guess I will. Alright, watch a pro. I actually had to cough.
All this dust. You opened the door too fast. It blew everywhere.
Jesus Christ. Is that it? Can we... Oh, wait. Huh? Tails, do you see this?
Pull string? Barry?
What? It's gotta activate something.
What the? The back of the wardrobe opened.
What's going on? There's a full passageway back here.
Come on, we have to see where this leads.
He's curious. This must mean something big. It looks like something big because why is there a secret passage in the wardrobe? Shadow, what you doing in here? What's going on in here? We're back in the library.
This is the library. There's a secret passage from the lounge to the library.
I don't believe it.
Let's back through the passage before they spot us.
This seems a little weird. I have an idea. So my thought process, we haven't talked to Shadow yet, but I'm thinking since there's a secret passage to the lounge and from the lounge to the library and vice versa, and SBO's alibi wasn't solid, I'm starting to think he's He's still really suspicious, but unless, depending on what Shadow says, those two might be the top two suspects right now. Because this is a little weird. There's a secret passageway between both of their spots. They might be in cahoots or it's one of them. I don't know. We'll see.
We need to add that to our inventory. Hidden passages added to your inventory. I think we've had enough. We found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Shadow and find out what really happened.
Oh yeah, let's talk to you, boy. We're interrogating you.
Shadow, we have questions for you.
Will you three get out? I'm busy. As I said, I have an appointment to attend to.
Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we questioned everyone on this train, and every single person has mentioned running into you.
And you locking doors.
You've been locking every door in this train, and I know why.
So you're just gonna hop in like that? Okay, girl. Pray tell, why was I locking all the doors?
Time to reveal my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready for a scoop found by yours truly.
And she's dead wrong.
According to the map, the next car is the conductor's car where Sonic was stationed. Stored right here in the lounge car is the only door that leads to the conductor's car. Following? So Shadow was locking all the doors for one reason and one reason alone, to keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car.
But Sonic was found in the... What was it? I can't remember what the other car was. In the first car we were in. So that would make sense.
So you think Shadow was trapping Sonic? I sure do. He locked the conductor's car, then locked all the others, so no one locked door wasn't suspicious.
Pure conjecture. You all get out and leave me be.
Well, my source can back up these claims. They will remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. My source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went to the conductor's car. Why? Because he was trapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car.
Reckless speculation. Is the logic sound, though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic? I don't think that makes any sense, because, well, I mean, actually, no. He could have, but then... Wait, but that wouldn't make any sense. Because... I mean, Shadow could have killed Sonic and very well could have used the passageway to get him back, but how would he have done that without nobody seeing? It's not making sense!
I'll play along and follow this train of logic, Amy. If Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car, imprisoning Sonic, then how was Sonic found in the dining car?
That's what it was, the dining car.
Exactly. I think Barry and I can explain the car change, however.
He's like, oh shit.
Barry, what evidence do we have that shows Sonic could have gotten to the dining car?
This freaking hidden passage. Okay, just get my thoughts in order. Oh my goodness, we have to think some more. I hate thinking. Okay, a good thing is 55 rings, but it's probably going to be hard as balls to get, and I already failed. Okay,
suck.
I'm just, wow, now I have no rings. I'm definitely going to have to, what? Why is there things falling from the sky? What is going on here? I'm actually going to crash out. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. No, bro. I'll give it another try. You know what? Lock in. You gotta lock in. We're getting close to the end. We gotta find out if Shadow was the one doing strange things. I got no rings. Oh, there we go. Let's do this. I did it. Let's go. We're doing this. Right here, right now.
Barry and I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library car.
What?
A secret passage?
Looks like you weren't investigating well enough, Amy. So someone could have used the passage, snuck through the library car, walked past the distracted boys playing arcade, and safely arrived at the dining car. Oh, yeah. That's true. They wouldn't have seen anything.
Excellent work, Barry. This is just my theory a bit. So Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car, but then thought the crime scene being so close to his station was suspicious. So Shadow picked up Sonic, locked the door to the conductor car on his way out, and dropped the body off the dining car. Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am, but of course, this is just a theory. A game theory. I don't have any evidence to back this up, other than my hot scoop.
What? Huh, seems Tails and I were more thorough than you.
If Shadow's not going to talk, then I'll humor you once again. If Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did Espio and Vector not see him? Well, I suppose it would be hard to sneak around two people. Barry, do you have any guesses?
Oh, well, Espio and Vector didn't see Shadow because Vector was with Knuckles.
Well, yeah, Vector was with Knuckles. That's true, Vector was with Knuckles and wouldn't have seen Shadow enter the library car. See, things are falling into place. But what about Espio? I believe SBO was behind a bookshelf at a table reading, or so we think, unless you look a little startled by that, Shadow, or you and him working together? SBO reading in the library checks out. That's what he told me too. He's lying. What was that, Shadow? When I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector at that whatever game, I left the saloon car. I spent some time looking for SBO, but he was not there. He was not in the library car. Like I believe you, you're currently my #1 suspect, and you currently need to shut up. Why are you even searching for SBO, huh? If you must know, I needed to give him a key. As if. Why would a locksmith be giving away his keys? My voice is dying. Shadow's been giving away a lot of keys, actually. Everyone but us seems to have one. That's true. Everyone's been able to unlock the next door for us. I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys? Well, you are a terrible detective, ma'am. That's why you need to stick to being a journalist and leave the detective work to Tails and I. Perhaps Barry and I can further validate Shadow's claims. We can do what? Barry, what evidence supports Shadow's claim that he was giving keys away? This, because he has no more. That feels good. Now to get my thoughts in order. We have to think some more. I hate thinking. If I can just lock in, I'm gonna one-take this. But then I probably just jinxed myself saying that. Ooh. Why is everything falling from the sky? Oh my goodness. Oh, I one-took that. I like that. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. There's only one reason there's exactly 2 keys on that key ring. Those were the 2 keys Shadow meant to give SBO and Vector. No way. Well, what of his own key? Couldn't one of those be for him? I have my own key on me. Huh, interesting. So let's say Shadow's telling the truth, then what? If Shadow didn't murder Sonic and bring him to the dining car, then what possible reason could he have for locking all the doors? Let's just ask him. He's standing right there. She's right. Her theory is strong. Tails and I currently haven't presented any possibilities. Is Shadow really innocent in Sonic's murder? I mean, I think Barry and I know exactly why Shadow was locking all the doors. Why does he keep including me too? I don't know, because I certainly don't know. First, Amy, I just have one question for you. Huh? Has everyone today given you a birthday present? Oh, most everyone, yeah. Everyone's been so sweet. Shadow, you don't have a birthday gift for the birthday girl? I'm disappointed. Just, Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet, but that's okay. Just them being here is enough. Understood. Thank you, Amy. Barry? Yes, Elf? I have a theory, but I need a piece of evidence to support it. We know Shadow walked through every train car locking the exits, and he gave everyone stationed in the cars a key. Except for you, me, and Amy. That's right, the conductor gave Amy her birthday key, not Shadow. So why would he lock all the doors and not give us a key? Shadow wanted to keep us away, probably. Was Shadow locking all the doors to keep us away? Not us, Barry. I'm making a leap here, but stick with me. I think Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. Huh? What? Excuse me? Shadow would never do that. It's my birthday. You know, it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow? Oh, there. Barry, show me evidence. Huh? If Shadow was trying to keep me away, prove it. You've been so thorough or whatever. What proof do you have? Okay. Tails thinks Shadow was trying to keep just Amy away. Why? What evidence shows what Shadow didn't want Amy to know? Probably this. I mean, hot honey. That feels right. Phew, just organize my thoughts. I don't want to keep thinking. I'm sick of thinking. Oh my god. Huh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I did that. Let's go. Alright, let's do this. You went rooting through the trash. Huh? What is that? We found this in the trash bin next to the printer. Hot honey. It's of a band's ticket website. Tails, don't. Oh my gosh, this is Hot Honey's website. No way, I love them. I can't even squeal for real. Hot Honey? It's the band I'm currently obsessed with. Jeremy B is my current favorite. All the members have B after their name? Yes, isn't it cute? I haven't gone to any of their shows yet to see them, though. Their tickets are really hard to get. You have to be ready online at a specific time, and they sell out in minutes. So the question becomes, why was this paper found in the train car Shadow was stationed in? Watch yourself, Fox. This situation is becoming much clearer. I don't know how Tails figured things out so soon, but I see where he's heading. The printout of the Hot Honey Band's ticket website exists because
Shadow's buying tickets for Amy. Yes.
What? Shadow, is this true? Are you trying to get me concert tickets for my birthday?
I've done a poor job hiding the surprise, it seems. Yes, I'm trying to get you concert tickets for your birthday.
Oh, Shadow. I used that printer earlier and I found it difficult to manage. When logging onto the website, did you print the homepage by accident?
Yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm not fantastic with computers, admittedly. Oh, really?
I can't believe this. After I accuse you of murder, spill everything, Shadow. The cat's out of the bag. I want to know everything.
Fine. The surprise is ruined anyway. Oof, probably our fault there.
Sorry. That's all a detective's job, I suppose.
Huh. Well, when I arrived on the train, I realized everyone else had a gift, except for me. Worried for my social status. Okay, I immediately began brainstorming ideas and saw the computer. I remembered Amy had never seen Hot Honey live, and I looked it up. That's when I accidentally printed the homepage. The concert tickets weren't actually on sale, I realized, but would be available soon.
Is that the appointment you keep speaking of? The time you're able to actually buy the concert tickets?
Precisely. I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I knew I had to keep Amy away while I waited to buy the tickets, so I began locking all the doors.
But for the safety of everyone.
Oh, that's not even sales. But for the safety of everyone, I handed out keys so they could get in and out, telling them not to let anyone through. It didn't work. Amy still managed to make it here, somehow.
It's because the conductor gave me this.
The birthday key!
This key opens up any door on the train. I've gotten through every locked door with ease.
The plan's fatal flaw, the birthday key. I should have guessed. It's a well-known privilege.
Shadow Eye, your gesture is so sweet, and after I accused you too. How about this? Let's buy the tickets later, and to make it up to you, you can come with me.
I don't know if...
Too late, it's happening. I can't wait. The show of a lifetime.
Ugh, fine. Happy birthday, Amy.
Expect lots of pictures from the concert, you two.
Seems the mystery of Shadow's locked doors has finally reached the end.
I blame my source for all of this. That wasn't a hot tip at all, leading me to believe Shadow was behind everything. My credibility as a journalist reporter down the drain.
Amy, I am curious, who is the source for your, big scoop? I would like to know as well.
Sorry, strictly confidential. My credibility may be shot, but my principles must stay intact. I have a strong feeling I know exactly who your source is.
Huh?
But we need to investigate one last area, the conductor's car.
I'll come with you. I'd love to know who's been dragging my name through the mud.
And I'll join as well. Time to see this through to the end. We're more than happy to have you both. Barry, I hate to say it, but I believe our investigation is finally coming to a close.
And so is this episode, because my voice is shot. The pieces are coming together. The full picture is becoming clearer and clearer. Let's end this tale or pin down Sonic's murderer for good.
Right on then. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and end the episode right here because my voice is absolutely dead. It's fried, frier than chicken. I need to calm down and stop talking before my voice box just explodes. So anyways, so now we have finally discovered what's been going on. We're so much closer to the end to figuring out who exactly murdered Sonic. I do have some theories on who it is. But since we have eliminated Shadow as being the suspect, I'm thinking that SBO might be the culprit. But I guess we'll find out in the next episode. So, that is all I have for today. We went on a crazy journey. We interrogated SBO and Vector on what they were going on to. Vector seems innocent, but SBO most certainly does not. We did go on a little mission with Miss Rouge and Lady Blaze to get a Faberge Chow egg, and it was absolutely brilliant. And we have interrogated Shadow and finally figured out why he was locking all the doors, and it was because he wanted to get a birthday gift for Miss Amy, a Hot Honey concert ticket. So, but now we are getting closer to the end, and I'm very excited, but that will all have to wait until the next episode. So, I will see you then. Goodbye, my lovelies. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Comment as well if you like the content, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.